What do you think? What do you think? You don't think I'm ready? You don't think I'm fucking born ready? Don't come at me like that. Don't come into my bedroom and disrespect me asking if I'm ready, Will.
I'm sorry.
Do you see my views? Look at this window.
Honestly, it is a great view.
Look at this window. You see these views?
Dude, let me tell you the truth. Like, your balcony, oh, shit.
You gotta
My
check
mic almost
by
hit
the-
me in the face.
That was the best thing I could have ever saw.
Yeah, your balcony's the... All right, I'm low-key getting over a little something. You know what I'm saying?
I told you not to come here with that
I know.
shit.
And this is the first time I coughed since I've been in here. So, maybe second.
I like how you text me on Sunday. We record the podcast on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
And you text me, you saying, I'm sick, but we still got to record. I'm not trying to catch that shit.
I know, and we'd have to be in the same room. Like, there's no way you wouldn't have gotten it at the thick of it, too.
And this ain't that big of a room. I know
Yeah.
you were lying to me. You're like, oh, it's over.
No,
I'm
no.
done.
I mean, I said it's on its way out. Like, I didn't say it was over.
You say that the day you have
Well,
it.
yeah, true. I only
Oh.
had it like 3 days, but like, I
You
mean, I'm
always-
still in it.
You always get sick.
Like, no, you want to get sick. You want to keep your immune system up, so when the bad shit comes, when it's real cold, your body's like, I already fucked.
Did you see that we missed one day
Yeah.
and we got tweets like,
I know.
this is the end of
something
it.
happened.
damn, people don't trust us that much.
I know, right? You never know. Shit. It's my turn to get mad next time. I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I don't know. The way you dress these days, I don't think that kind of man is too casual, too formal. I don't think this man gets mad.
You know, I was talking to someone else about this. Like, being dressed like this makes me feel more comfortable saying raunchy ass shit.
Really, why?
I just
Like, it gives you a pass?
Yeah, it gives me a pass. It's like I don't want to look like it and sound like it. You can't look like a duck and walk like
I
a
see
duck.
that. Yeah.
But you can quack like one in the back alley behind the Stageway.
It's kind of is it comfortable?
Yes. I honestly feel like myself like this. It's just hot. I can't do this in the summer.
Yeah, you got like 20 layers on.
Yeah.
You're peeling back.
It's just warm, but this is definitely like how I feel. Like when I look down on my body, I'm like, oh, this is William Haynes. This is how I saw myself in my head, and now this is how it is on the outside. So
Wow, I think that's some growth right there.
yeah, I've realized that today. I was doing a photo shoot and looking at myself in the mirror. Like, you remember that one Drake video we used to watch where this fader
Sprite
photo
one?
shoot? It's like 30
it's so
seconds.
good.
And he's in a photo shoot and it's dark and it keeps
Oh,
it
that
bright.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, you did
yeah,
something
just
like
the,
that?
the small one. I was doing a photo shoot of that variety, and I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, 6 months ago, this is exactly what I wanted to do. Like, the look that I had down, I was like, I thought of this in my head 6 months ago, and I was like, I actually did it today.
It's kind of reverting back similar to
Right.
like how you used to dress.
Yeah, this vest I've had since 11th grade, so...
That is the best.
Yeah, you've seen me wear this a million
Oh
times.
yeah, that's the one you wear to weddings, huh?
Yeah.
You wore that to Philip DeFranco's wedding?
I think I did, huh? And I
Yeah.
wore it to my friend Martin's wedding,
Man,
too.
that was a good time.
It really was.
There was a man, he tried to kiss me. I think he actually did.
Who?
Remember Buckley?
He tried to kiss you? Oh, yeah.
I think he did kiss me.
Yeah, he was wildin'. I remember I was in the bathroom, and he was having a time. I don't remember what happened.
By himself in the
No,
bathroom?
I remember we were just both in the bathroom, and I was like, man, this man's having a good time.
That man knows how to have fun.
Yeah.
He, like, I don't know. I've never seen someone that happy before.
Yeah.
He's just going to it.
Yeah, he definitely is going for it, man.
If I ever
Yeah.
get married, it better be like that.
Oh, yeah. I would have an extra-ass wedding, too.
Like, I'm trying to throw it back.
I've been thinking, I don't know if I told you about this, but, like, I've been thinking of throwing a wedding, but not actually getting married.
Oh, I think you did mention that.
Yeah, I want to find
I
a
think
girl.
that's just a party, though, right?
Yeah, but I need to have a party where I I select a woman that I like a lot, and I tell everybody around me how much I appreciate this woman.
Oh,
And
so it's like a ceremony.
yeah, I'm not really marrying her. We ain't on the same tax papers.
We're not saying I do or shit.
Yeah, I'm not even saying I'm doing her. I'm just like, I like this one a lot.
I like looking at you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, and I want to
Would
be
you-
emotional, read some vows off a piece of paper.
No, you should do everything up until the part of saying I do. Well, do you kiss the bride and then say I do? You say I do and then kiss the bride.
Yeah, I do, and then you kiss the
Yeah,
bride.
so you just got to kiss the bride, but
Yeah.
don't say I do.
Yeah, and it can't be at a church because I feel like it's too like ceremonial of that variety. It has to be at like a botanical garden,
Oh, wait, like
Yeah.
the Japanese garden?
like a Japanese garden. Actually,
Man.
I know where I want to get married. I just figured that out.
I haven't
Okay.
been to one of those in a minute, but those are very relaxful.
There's actually one that I go to that's not far from here. That's multiple gardens at once.
That's
and,
I've been to that one.
you have?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my favorite place.
I think I
in
went there the
LA.
day after I quit my job.
Did you really?
Yeah, I went to explore.
Really?
Yeah, it's a very, very, it's the one in the valley, right?
Wait, was it just a Japanese garden or was it multiple gardens?
You're asking too many questions. I don't really know the answer.
Okay, then if and it's in the valley, if it's in Van Nuys, that's the Japanese Botanical Gardens. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know.
See, I try not to go to Van Nuys often.
Yeah, I know.
Not
Van Nuys is the shit. People don't realize.
Not a lot of good things happen in Van
No,
Nuys.
there's nothing good in Van Nuys. You remember I used to do a joke about Van Nuys?
No,
It used to just be like the keyword at the end. I'd be like Van Nuys.
Yeah,
yeah, because
and that's like only funny to like if you know Van Nuys.
Yeah, if you live in LA, you know where Van Nuys
There's someone
is.
in Kentucky who has no idea.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck is Van Nuys?
How do you explain Van Nuys?
Yeah,
Van Nuys
so-
is just a real part, a bad part.
When you hear about LA on the news or even in movies, what they're really referring to is LA County, right?
I think so.
Which is like everywhere from like I'd say as far as Woodland Hills, because after that's Calabasas, and Calabasas is probably the extending reach that way, and all the way to like not Pasadena and Burbank.
The weird thing is Hacienda Heights, where my sister is from.
Is it still Los Angeles County?
That's still L.A. County technically. So that shit goes far.
Yeah, it goes far in both directions. Yeah,
But I think like what they're referencing in the movies is like either downtown L.A., Hollywood, or like some Compton shit.
Yeah, and what you really do classify as L.A. is different to everybody. Like North Hollywood, I'd still say is L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, from people who aren't from LA,
yeah,
they think that's strange. I don't know.
I have one friend that lives in actual LA, and I'm like, wow, this is like a real city,
like downtown,
and like where their address says Los Angeles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, wow, this is like the actual city. Like walking down the street really feels like something. To be honest with you, like in the valley, which I love. It's like it's cemented, it's created.
You like the Valley?
I do. I really do like the Valley.
Really?
I don't know. I like to. Here's my thing. I'm paranoid as fuck. That's just a given.
Mm-hmm.
If some shit happens, you think they're about to do it in Van Nuys?
You never know.
You never know, though.
You never know.
You never know.
Shit. I mean,
you
some of
never
the
know.
stuff that's popping off in Van Nuys, that's just normal. So but I know you're talking about like next level, but you never know.
You
man.
never know. Truthfully, it's hard to feel safe in the world.
It really is, especially these days. Motherfuckers, it's scary. I'm not trying to go outside ever.
I know, and as an introverted person, like it's just I'm confirmed in my beliefs.
You know what?
It's sad.
When I do go outside, I go to the basketball court.
You do. You like to do that kind of stuff.
I've been playing a lot with
Foul Zone?
With Foul Zone and my friend Adrian.
Foul Zone too old to be playing basketball.
I'm mad.
Why?
Because I don't. Here's the thing. I like to play basketball. It recently became an addiction. I realized that I'm way more happier when I'm just playing basketball than I'm doing anything else.
Yeah. It's so
sometimes
simple.
even than music, because I'm just like having fun 100%. And it's just like it's a good time. I'm tall, so I got that shit, so I can cross motherfuckers and dunk on them.
You're
and shit,
pretty competitive, though.
I'm pretty competitive.
You're very
yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
Even rock, paper, scissors, I've seen you get livid.
I'm like sweating bullets.
Yeah, sweating bullets.
I don't even sweat.
Yeah.
My problem is, though, my friends don't want to play as long as I want to play.
Uh-huh.
I could be playing all day.
Yeah, that's your thing. Yeah. We know.
How do I find motherfuckers that will play all day?
I think it's not too late to get into sports. You could be at that
well, to be professional, for sure, it's way too
late.
late.
But like the local league, you could kill it.
Oh yeah,
just
maybe.
kill it in the local league and find how that inspires you. There's inspiration in that. It's weird. Like no one would ever expect a basketball lyric from you, but
I know, right? What if I throw a couple out there?
Yeah, like I mean, if that's what you feel and you enjoy, then it's legit.
My problem is I don't like playing with strangers. And I don't have enough friends that play basketball. None of our friends are athletic. Let's be real. The people that we know, there's like 2 of them, and I'm one of them, and I'm barely athletic.
Yeah. But Joe will play with you, right? Y'all play basketball.
But he's got like a kid, and he's got a lot of shit going on. Yeah. But it's like I don't like playing with strangers because I go to. Have you ever seen Have you ever seen strangers play at the park?
Oh yeah,
especially
they fucking
in the
go
valley.
For it, yeah.
They're like throwing elbows and shit.
They are like, dude, like I'm not. This
ain't
isn't
prison.
my life. Like
this
man,
isn't prison.
Like I will call the cops on you, dude. Like
like
if you touch me one more time, I'm getting on the phone.
Is this a personal experience?
No.
Damn. I feel like the last time you played basketball, I might be wrong, but was it at that park that we played at 4 years ago? We play horse. You might have won, maybe.
You talking about the one like Tarzana-ish?
Yeah, there was this one park that we only went to once.
Yeah. No, I feel like we went there more than, but it's like way in the back.
Yeah,
like
it's
behind where I went to school.
Like, yeah, I don't even know how to get back there.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd say it's been since then. I might have played with my brother in like 2014. Yeah.
Which brother? Your brother?
My brother,
basketball?
yeah. When he was here in California. I remember he actually said something. While we were playing the game, I was like, it was with a bunch of like, brothers.
Brothers.
Yeah, brothers. And I love fucking around with brothers. because, it's just they're my people and they react to me different. So, like, I was like, I'm going to have a good time in this basketball game. And
I played a full game with a bunch of people?
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Well, like four dudes. Yeah,
No shit. You were on a team. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not good and I'm tiny.
Were these strangers?
They were my cousin's friends.
Okay, so they already knew that you weren't a player.
They didn't know. Yeah, you could look at me and tell, but
you never know.
Yeah, this is like 2014 me. So like, you're right. You never know. You're right. You never know. But I was just mouthing off and saying goofy things. And he afterwards he came to me and like my brother like loves me more than anybody. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I got to be honest with you, like. When you're out there, it's like really disrespectful to not want to win, and it's like,
shit. And he gave you the real.
Yeah, he gave it to me for real, and no one would ever really just tell you that. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And I was like, when you're doing somebody's sport, you need to really respect it.
That's the moment in the movie where you're supposed to like go, oh shit, I've been fucking up, and then you become the professional player.
Yeah, wouldn't that be beautiful?
That would be beautiful.
I was fucking with my roommate Trent the other day, and I was like, oh, Gambino's playing golf now. And he believed me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wouldn't that just be not surprising?
I'm sure he might play golf.
Yeah, right? I was thinking, what's the most realistic career that... Like, because, people like Gambino, like, I do everything. Like, what... I was like, but the one thing you can't do is jump into sports. But I was like, what is the one sport like he could all of a sudden maybe professionally go? And I was like, golf. But he believed me. He was like, no way.
Really?
Yeah.
Like some photo leaked or something?
Yeah. But wouldn't that be crazy if he was like, all right, now I'm actually part of the PGA Tour?
Yeah. I wouldn't be like, it would be... For a second, it'd be a shock, but then I'd be like, yeah, that's Gambino.
Yeah, that's him.
He does everything.
Yeah.
I went to, you remember Shitty Jobs, the UCB show?
Yeah.
There's a UCB show in LA. Yeah. It's probably in
Los Angeles. Yeah. There are multiple comedy theaters, and one of the most recognizable one is the Upright Citizens Brigade, and lots of good shows happen.
Great shows.
Shitty Jobs.
There's a show called Shitty Jobs. Shout out to Ben Schwartz.
Yeah, Ben Schwartz is on it like every week. And DC Pearson.
Yeah, that's the Derek Comedy guys.
Yeah.
He's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
But Donald Glover used to be on it, but then he got too famous. And that is, I'm so sad. I still go often in hopes that he's just like, what, motherfuckers? I want to make y'all laugh.
Yeah.
You think that you think in the past 3 years he's gone at least once?
I haven't heard of it happening, and I've talked to a lot of people about that shows.
Well, Ben told us that he was like, there was a moment where he popped in every now and then.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that Ben Schwartz like exists like in our life at times? I'm like,
I honestly that time we went to Jake and Amir's house and we watched basketball with him. I cherish that moment.
Oh yeah, he was funny as fuck.
Remember the emoji trailer came on and he just like was making a bit?
Oh yeah.
So fucking funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever been around someone
who's like, he's like a very genuine, clean, like his energy feels so positive.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about people's energy? Like every time I've spoken to him, it's always very positive energy.
He's a cool dude.
And like in comedy too. That's so good.
But he's another one. He's like Donald Glover. He got too famous.
Oh, is he not doing it anymore?
I haven't seen him at Shitty Jobs.
That Negro
in
was
months.
on DuckTales.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is that a... What was that?
It's on Disney XD. I interviewed him when I was on the IGN show on Disney XD.
Is that a cartoon? Or?
Yeah, they brought back DuckTales, and he's one of the ducks.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was on... You know how fucking Kevin Hart be on social media and shit all the time? He was on Kevin Hart's, like, the thing. They were just, like, making jokes or something. But I was like, damn, he really crossed over to the next level.
Who, Ben Schwartz? Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, he was on, Parks and Recs?
Yeah.
And that's still, like, that's a very successful show. But, damn... Like now, I feel like he's entered the major leagues.
Yeah, he really has entered the major leagues because he's worked hard, a lot of effort. I've been thinking about a lot this week is effort. Like, what we really respect about like artists like Kanye is he has things that he likes personally as a human, and he puts effort to make it something that other people all of a sudden relate with too.
Wait, sorry, say that again.
So like Kanye has stuff that he likes personally as a person.
Okay.
He's like, I like this sound from this PlayStation 2 game that I listened to in 2001.
I'm gonna sample it.
Yeah, and he's like, because I like that personally, I'm gonna put work around this sound so that it to other people it also feels nostalgic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out what kind of effort that is. And not necessarily to make you feel nostalgic, but what kind of effort you put in behind something that you personally are attached to so that other people are also like, I'm attached to that thing as well.
It's probably not even a try thing. It's just so many people relate to so many different things.
Yeah. Or do you think it's genuinely finding something like, oh, that is the thing that I happen to like and other people will like too?
Was there a specific Kanye thing or...
Oh, well, maybe I'm thinking like Yeezus. Like that's a bunch of sounds. Like if anybody else like was like trying to put like a bunch of like these like aggressive sounds out, it wouldn't sound right. But I think in order to do it correctly, you really have to know how to make it sound good to other people. It is also because we just like this artist and are willing to listen to his stuff enough times to like it. Right. But I feel like there's also a technique behind it. There is some type of effort you could put in to make other people relate with this thing that you also like.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly from my perspective at least, I don't know if it's putting the effort into finding how to make other people like it, or if it's putting in the effort to just getting good at your craft.
Yeah.
And then eventually people are like, "Oh shit, that's amazing."
Yeah, we all have I feel like in the music world you find a lot of friends who have good ears for things. Like you just know some people have good ears.
That's what I'm trying to be friends with Kehlani. Kehlani, you out there, you hear this? Any of y'all friends with Kehlani? Let them know that Darren's trying to be friends with her. Just like not even on some music shit, not even on some industry shit. You just look cool.
I just remembered that I slid into her DMs once and she responded.
Wait, really?
Remember, it was like a year or two ago. I said
she follows you.
No, I sent her a message and she said thank you. I think I just said like I liked whatever. And
she has her DMs open or what?
Yeah, at the time at least.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
She's like her social media is strange. Like it's gone and then it's back and it's gone.
But then it also like what was this 2 years ago? She was still popping, but not as popping. You remember when like Ava,
when Ava was like Ava is the person that told us about Kehlani.
Yeah, showed us the music videos or some shit. But
that
now
was a totally different brand entirely. Yeah.
And now she's leveled up.
Yeah, she is herself.
She's
like
the next level.
Yeah, she's an incredible artist. That's crazy.
Damn it! How am I getting connected?
I feel good about the Bay right now. For a while, I was like, there's so few representatives in the mainstream.
Is she from the Bay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What part?
I actually don't know. But
really?
Yeah, she is from the Bay.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I really need to do it for my town. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I just Trent put on Lil B's new tape. 27 tracks, all produced by him.
Wow.
Is it good? Goofy as hell, but it's funny. I'll listen to it.
Is it supposed to be funny?
I mean, yeah.
See, that's like an artist I never know. Like, is this a joke?
No, he's serious, but if you get a giggle out of it, I don't think he minds.
If you get a giggle out of it, I don't think he minds.
Same with Kanye. Like, he has so many jokes.
Kanye, I said Johnny. Kanye has a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
Some of them were like, "Oh, you too far. You went too far."
You went too far, yeah. But like, some people I think it's okay to laugh. We all have some funny moments.
Did you listen to the Lil Dicky? You know Lil Dicky?
Yeah.
The
he's from the Bay as well. Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, he really is.
Wow.
I believe so. Yeah.
Dang, he's also man. All these motherfuckers have crossed over.
Yeah,
it's weird when you start seeing somebody who's created a lot of hype behind their name, and they're kind of like fizzling, and then 2 years later you look at them again, and hopefully their career is like gone to the fucking next level.
Lil Dicky is something else though. Like like looking at his Snapchat, like I remember I was just looking at him. I was like, his eyes look so different. His eyes concern me. Like I was looking into his eyes and I was like, man. And like in all these videos,
it looks like there's some sadness behind your eyes.
Like deep. But I think it could just be emotionally loading yourself. I feel
or tired.
And you have to be tired being on that kind of journey.
I can't imagine being on tour all the time. Yeah. Like that shit. I went on tour for 3 weeks and I was so tired.
Was it only 3 weeks?
It was 3.5 weeks. I did 8 shows. My friend Mike, I talked to him last night. He's like, "Yo, I'm going on tour." And I was like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "I'm going to Europe. I'm doing 28 shows."
28
shows. Fuck.
Wow.
And I think it's in 3 weeks. Like
wow.
In 3 weeks' time, he's doing 28 shows.
That's incredible.
8. I can't. You fucking.
That's incredible.
You got to be in like perfect shape. Physically and mentally.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah. I mean, you got to exercise a lot. I'm very dependent on the gym, on gym. I have to find a way that like when I'm not at a place that I can't exercise, I still know what to do to keep myself fit.
Like push-ups and shit.
I hate doing push-ups and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, what are these technically called?
Like curl-ups. Yeah, I do a lot of those.
So okay, I did a lot of those too. And like I was like, oh shit, I'm like gaining muscle. I could see the progression. Then I try to do a push-up, totally different. I'm like, why is this shit so hard?
You're right.
It's really hard to do push-ups. Right.
And you know what? I remember this was probably 2008. I was at home with my dad, and I was like, Dad, I want a new iPod. And he was like, all right, if you can beat me in a push-up contest, I'll get it for you. I'm like, at the time, my dad was like 45. I was like, Negro, please. Like, I'm about to whoop your ass. Yeah. And then
Please tell me he beat you.
He whooped my ass.
Really?
Yeah, by a lot.
Wow.
Like, I only did like maybe 8, and he just kept going. And I was like, what?
You only did 8, and you were that confident?
I know, yeah. I was like, please.
I guess, yeah. You said 45?
Yeah. And then my dad's 60 right now. That was probably like how many, 9 years ago? So yeah, he was 51. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I would expect I can beat a 51-year-old.
Yeah,
as well,
you would expect.
And he doesn't work out.
Yeah, no, he does.
Oh, he does work out.
But not like he's like I'm in the gym taking Instagram pics. But yeah, he did. Yeah, I remember at the time.
He flexes a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Like at home, or like he's going to
the
gym?
He goes to the gym 24 hours.
Really?
But he's a dad, so he's a dad up in there talking to people.
Dude, for sure he's doing more talking than working out.
Yeah, like it's half talking to people, half working it out.
Your dad loves to
talk. Love to encourage you with this business idea.
Remember when we went to Booty LA with your father?
I know, yeah. I wanted those photos so bad, couldn't find them. They never put those up. Remember we took photos, you, me, and Sam, and my dad?
Shit, that's right.
I looked on their website multiple times.
Damn, that's right.
But yeah, we had a good time.
Greatest time ever.
Yep. Yeah, he went off. Yeah.
You know, like normally when you go, let's say you're with a group of people and you only know one person in the group, and you all go somewhere.
Yeah.
Typically, the normal person, the average person, I should say, kind of, they do their own thing, but they kind of stay with the person that they know, and maybe they'll drift off every now and then, but they'll come back. Your dad, we walked in there, didn't see him until we left. We were in there for a bit, maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I didn't see him until the last 8 minutes.
I know, right?
We took a photo, and he dipped.
And he dipped, yeah. And this is Booty LA. It's small. It's like, where'd you go, Dad?
Yeah.
He was really in there dancing.
He was in the middle of the dance floor throwing it back.
Yeah, throwing it back. Like, it's like, Dad. It's like, how can my father be so, like, different than I? But I'm finding, as I get older, I'm becoming more and more like that. I cut the fucking rug at Fabiola's wedding.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
I've never heard that expression. Is that a...
You never heard cut the rug?
No, never
cut
heard
a rug?
That.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like you dance hard, like you did
you dance so hard.
Yeah. If somebody cut a rug, like they were going for it.
Oh shit, like doing the Running Man or something, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I met your brother's way timid.
Oh yeah, he's hella timid. And that's my dad's fault.
I would say that you are
not that
more,
it's a bad thing.
You're more like your dad than that brother at least.
Yeah, I feel like my dad is so like of an overpowering figure that both me and my brother it has gotten us to be listeners instead of talkers.
Yeah,
like
you're like your dad, and then your brother's like shit. Well, your brother's not like your mom.
Oh, he's my half brother. He has his own mom.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
But Jasmine is your mom and your dad.
Yeah, she really
together.
Is. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. My mom. Yeah.
I see Jasmine on Instagram playing the keys. And
you have to. Yeah.
She's always in the studio.
Follow at Turfer Girl. My sister is the greatest artist, and she has some stuff coming up. I think I told you about. Did I tell you about the stuff that she's been doing?
I don't think so.
She's creating her own genre. There's nobody making things like her right now.
Really?
That's all I have to say. Like, I've just been in the studio with her. Like, my sister has been creating music since I think I was in 7th grade. So that's...
She a year older, or?
She's a year older than me, like 18 months. She's really about to do it. Like, I really believe in my sister wholeheartedly.
Is she gonna put out a project, or?
I don't know. She's just working on it, and I just think she needs to like move to a place like LA and just find the right collaborative friends that bring the best of you out. Like,
I agree with that.
Yeah,
that's important. Is she? Yeah. Do you think she'd ever move from the Bay?
Yeah, I think she's considering going to, or she is going. She's graduating Expressions College like this month, and then she's going to go to like Berkeley School of College, I think, or something, all the way on the East Coast. It's not Berkeley here.
For music?
For music, it's a music school. Yeah.
She's going to school twice.
Yeah, she's going to school again. Yeah, it makes sense, and I think that'll do good because like I feel like I learned a lot being 6 hours away from my family in Los Angeles instead of the Bay. But like what you learn being like my sister has lived with my family for 25 years, so what she would learn being that far away would be crazy.
Oh wait, how far away is the school?
East Coast, so it's far.
Oh, I thought you said Berkeley.
I know, and it's not spelled like Berkeley. It's spelled it's just pronounced Berkeley. Yeah.
Wow, East Coast, where at?
I forget, but it's in the East Coast.
Wow, so she's gonna leave
the Bay. Yeah, and she's so Bay. She's like absorbed like a sponge.
100% Bay.
Yeah,
like more Bay than E40.
The E40,
like E40, fuck off.
Like my sister has met E40 multiple times.
Like that might be blasphemy for some people, but for real, it's like if you haven't met Jasmine, you don't know.
You don't know. She's more Bay than E40.
She's just in her own world.
Yeah, she is
constantly just dancing, doesn't need anybody like around to even acknowledge that she's there because she's just having a blast.
Yeah, she's having a blast all the time. And she's been like that my whole childhood. And I'd say, honestly, she's the most tame now than she's ever been. Like, when we were a kid, just nonstop laughter.
Really?
And that's why I just believe in her. She had a good childhood.
I remember when we were all, we were out with your uncle and Jasmine. I forgot who else.
Yeah.
But we were eating, and at the table, she was just like, we were all having conversation. This is a circle table, so everybody's kind of looking at each other. Everyone's talking. She didn't give a fuck. She was just like Snapchatting the whole time. Yeah. You remember? Didn't say anything in the conversation, but not because she's quiet.
Yeah,
she's talkative, but she's in her own thing.
She always has been in her own world. I really love her.
Great.
And when we were growing up, I used to not like my sister as a lot of young kids do.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's just so different than me. But as we've gotten older, like, I just feel so the same.
Does she dance more, or does she?
She's dancing again. I asked her that last time because she used to turf dance. Like, people in the Bay Area, stand on the. It's. I think it started in Oakland. You could find videos, but people would stand on the corner and just dance.
Yeah,
and it's like, and growing up, I was like, I didn't get it. I was just like, why are people dancing on the street? But it's so expressive and something so the Bay, like standing out like in the rain, like it's so emotional. Turf dancing is like. It's so weird.
That is emotional.
Yeah,
in the rain.
Oh yeah. I can show you some videos. Like,
really?
Yeah, like just like dread-headed Bay dudes, just like in the rain, just going for it. It's just they really care.
Does she still have her dreads?
She does, and she's really figured them out too. She looked like Quavo the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, about to join the Migos, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I told you about that, right? Like, my fantasy to join the Migos for 3 months. All I can handle is 3 months. After that, I will never be the same. Like, I could come back.
I don't know. Did you see Joe Budden and the Migos on, what was that, the BET Awards or some shit?
Oh, of course.
So great.
Of course. That was...
I need to shout out Everyday Struggle. That shit is my shit.
Yes,
I watch it every
really
single day. It's Joe Budden. Every time you get angry and you're sweating and you're yelling, you're about to lose your voice, just know that I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
Nadeska Alexa is killing it. She is there for it.
I briefly met her
at the Republican National Convention.
When we met Donald Trump.
It was that time too. We met them multiple times. We ran into the complex people multiple times.
Can we talk about the text message that we got? Remember when somebody I'm not going to say a name.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
So remember last week we both got a text from somebody that we know. And it was at an event that we went to, and it was a picture of a very powerful man. You know what I'm talking about?
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Remember when we met this powerful man? Very powerful.
Holy snacks. I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Very, very fucking powerful. We met a man that has a lot of power, and I'm pulling up on my phone right now.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You about to find out.
I met some pirates, man.
You about to find out. Remember this conversation?
Oh, yeah.
How hard did you laugh? Because I was over here laughing so hard. We got a text from a friend. And I'm going to try to explain this without giving too many details. This friend's face is published in a book. About a very powerful man that a lot of people don't like. I'm not saying whether I like him or not. And it
looks as if he's in support of this figure.
It looks like he's like cheering this motherfucker on.
Yeah, and it's not good. And you think about how much that happens in the world, and it's like,
it's a sneak photo.
Yeah, it's a sneak photo. So, it's funny because it's weird to say this, but because I'm black, they would never have used me. They would never, because people, no one would think. Yeah.
Or they would to push an agenda.
They would to push an agenda. There are plenty of pages like that as well. Yeah, you're right. That does happen.
Yeah.
Actually.
So
don't smile too much.
Exactly. Don't be smiling everywhere.
If you ever seen the photos of Obama and Putin, it's hilarious to me. Like when Obama had to meet and shake hands with Putin, most frown I ever seen. He was like. And he's way taller than him, too, so he's looking down, yeah.
He's like mad-dogging him?
Yeah, he's mad-dogging him hard. And I'm like, that's what you are supposed to, like, as a politician, like, everything you do will be taken out of context. So like, I wasn't smiling at all with this dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But, so they took a sneak photo, and then they published it in a book.
Yeah, so people have that in the flesh.
How do you do that? How do you just go, you know what, we're going to publish this. They'll never find out. They're going to find out.
Yeah, I mean, like, every organization is human, and we humans always make mistakes. You come to experience expect it.
That was the most mature thing you've ever said.
Right?
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you expect yourself to construct anything big in your life, know that's a lot will go wrong, because think about your life.
Damn, I was over here just having fun, and you just dropped some real shit on me. Okay, daddy.
It's true. It's just human. Like, nobody's perfect. And if you are perfect, what the fuck? Get out of here.
Where's your tie at?
I had to take it off because it's getting hot.
Oh, you were wearing one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I really was.
So this is the Sheet and Text Back podcast.
Yes.
Will tweeted out that he wanted to have people send in their music.
I did.
And we did that.
We got a lot of suggestions. I never had my DMs slid in so quick.
Ooh, that's just wet.
I'm glad. I played a lot of your music. I'm sorry I didn't respond to any of the messages.
Yes, I don't know if we'll do it every episode, but we'll do it, if you guys like it.
When we feel, yeah.
Yeah, so keep sending us the music. I also really quickly want to shout out the Sheet and Text Back subreddit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So
I like the subreddit. Yeah,
like if you want to leave us questions, people are doing it there as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, check that out. I think it's r/.
I'm full around in there this week.
Sheetandtextback.com.
We got to change the background photo. That's 29 brands ago.
I don't know I don't really know how Reddit works. I don't know if we can do that. Somebody else might have to do that.
Really?
Yeah,
we're not the moderator. I'm not a moderator on our Reddit.
I don't know actually.
If I'm not a moderator, I'm getting the. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so we are going to play the first track, and it is by Ty Perella. Is that how you say it? Perala?
Uh-huh.
Is that Perella?
Okay.
And the song is called Getting Out. I've never heard this before.
Okay.
And I'm going to give my honest opinion.
Okay.
Are you going to give yours?
Okay, yeah. Let's give it a listen.
Let's speak from the heart. All right, Here we go. It's good. It's different.
Getting out and getting in, my fill of how you've been. And then you come around, there's something different in your voice and sound. Are you okay? You seem sad as of late. And it breaks me, but I think I needed to be asked that today.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That was very good.
That's some shit that you listen to right before you go into bed.
Yeah, it is. It is nighttime. It relaxed me.
Very mellow.
It also set me in a scene in like a very good indie movie, like a transitional period.
Yeah, that's true.
Very fall to me or winter.
The guy fucked up and he's trying to get the girl back.
Yeah, he's like, I have to come back, and she doesn't want to hear from him anymore.
And it's like, this isn't the montage scene. This is when he's tried and now he's defeated, and he's like, fuck, I fucked up. And he's in a yellow room for some reason.
Yeah, yellow room. It's all aesthetic. One of the best things that happened to you as a musician is to get your song in a movie.
Yeah,
it sucks. That movie song sucked though. The song that they may have them make for the movie is very often terrible.
It's but you make generic.
It's not terrible, but I
not
feel
all
like
movies.
Not all movies. I mean, definitely not all movies. Yeah. But when like they're like, this movie is going to be a very popular movie, and we need you to make the theme,
right?
And like it's very often it's like I'm like, oh, that was not a good song.
To me, it's
very good for.
It's more like the music that is on reality TV shows or like commercials with low budgets. Yeah, it's just like very generic music that they have people make.
Yeah, but what you really want is your song to be in a very good movie.
Yeah. But I think this person, I think it was a live performance. I think when I ripped the video, it was live. But I feel like if you have a producer work on that and get it mixed and mastered and put the dang where you think dang, I think that could be a good track.
If we start making indie movies or some shit, please like hit me up again and we'll throw it in. Yeah.
Damn, you never know. For 5 years you're working with him.
Yeah.
All right, this one is called No Sirrot, I think. I think he's a producer. Not really sure. We're gonna listen to it. It's loading. Vibes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey. I like that.
Yeah. I definitely like this a lot. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's like it's very vibey.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any vocals in that track because I believe it's either a remix or I don't really know.
I like it a lot. It very much made me want to go. If I was going on a road trip and I knew I had a long stretch of a freeway that I had to drive down, I would want to put that on.
So that's what you see?
Yeah,
I see more like me and a girl. We did mushrooms like 4 hours ago, so we're like coming down, but we're like we're still like intimate and not like where we're naked and we're fucking, but more like we're just like touching each other's skin and we're like really into it.
Oh
like,
my goodness,
your skin's warm. I really like that, man. Your eyes are beautiful. I've never noticed that before. Like, god damn, I'm not really looking.
God. You know, I think about this all the time. I was with a girl that I respected a lot,
right?
And
as you do,
and I was like, man, she's so beautiful and intelligent, and I don't remember how I touched her in some way, but we were touching, and I said to her, man, your skin. I said, man, your skin temperature is perfect.
And, okay, so that's the thing. Like,
yeah, I felt her, and she felt like you were in the right zone. Like we were in her house, so like she was comfortable.
Man, I always tell Ava, I'm like, your skin is so warm.
Right, like
I'm just trying to hop in there.
I'm just trying to hop in there. But I feel like every 2 days I think about that. I'm like, I'm so stupid.
Why?
Like, why would I say that?
How does she react?
I mean, she didn't say anything about it, but like,
your
I know
temperature is perfect.
I just sound like
just the way you say it.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not cool. I'm not cool.
Not smooth.
I'm not smooth. Like,
but you could be though. Take a couple turns, and I think we can get there.
You can make it very.
Honestly, the problem was you said temperature. I think that was
I know
the weird
temperature
part.
is too much of a word.
You're saying too much. Yeah. You just need to bring it back. Make it simple. But yeah, that's what I see. I see a coming down of a mushroom trip.
That's easy. Yeah. Okay. I'm really feeling that one. Yeah.
That's the movie scene.
Yeah, and I feel like that is I don't know if there are vocals on it because we didn't listen to it, but that feels like it's a instrumental only.
Yeah.
It would need to quiet out for some other words, but like that's a good instrumental by itself.
And clearly we can't listen to the whole song.
But I think that was a good enough snippet. I really like that a lot. I really like hearing other people's stuff on here. It's just good to listen to.
Okay, we got one
more. And there's so many different types of music being made. That's what's great.
True.
I wonder if there's anybody in a jazz band that listens to this podcast.
I really hope, and if you are, please contact me. I need your drumming abilities.
Right.
All right, this is the last song. This is the one that I did get kind of a clip of earlier, but I'll let you hear it yourself. This is Young Bandit. I think that's the artist name. I'm not really sure. Shout out to you. It's loading.
Oh, yeah.
You used to.
You know, girls like you don't come around here very often. Yeah.
Niggas so wavy like ocean waters. I'm a nice guy, but like Bruce Banner, I'm forming to a monster. Sacrifice you like a lamb on the altar. Kicking shit with bitches, call me messy with your daughter. I don't fuck with snitches, but you niggas I will slaughter.
I like
the one you think
good.
the one told me you had nothing to offer. Writing show me shit, I think I should be an author. Got so much in my pockets, I'm walking like a taller. She say I'm so fly, she change my name to Harry Potter. I'm so lit up in the whip drifting shit like
he's got some flow.
That's good, and that's a good instrumental too.
His voice is very soothing. It sounds it reminds me of some Drake shit, which is not a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. But yeah, I think that it's very good. I don't know if you were the artist that sent it to us, but either way.
Yeah, that person definitely they sound like a person. Like that person is definitely using their own voice. Like I don't feel like they're putting on a voice. You know? And I feel like if I met you in real life, that's what you would sound like. And that's really the goal when you make music. I mean, everybody's different. Like they have ways that they want to sound, but I like it when the person speaking voice is close to how they sound.
Yeah. I like
G-Eazy
is like that.
Yeah, he is like that. Yeah.
Honestly, he's exactly that. Like his rap voice and his talking voice is 100% the same. Yeah. He might put a little more flavor on the rap,
which you should do, just like saying something. But that's how he speaks. Yeah, that's very good.
Which it's weird. I really like his talking voice. I think his rap voice is cool too. But just as a talking, I prefer it as just a talking voice. It's like very, I don't know.
It's outside. It feels extroverted. Like his voice is it's coming out. A lot of people when they speak from inside. Like they hear themselves the best. Like that. But he's speaking and I can hear you. Like I can hear you speak.
So this song, where would you what movie scene would it be in? What's happening?
I don't know if it's a movie. I only saw it as a song. It's just a song.
Really?
Yeah. That song was that song.
You don't see it in the world?
No, I only saw him. I was really listening to his voice, so I was character building him so far.
Let's see. What do I see? Yeah, you're right. It is kind of more of a. I feel like if I were to hear it, it's like at a.
But what do I? Yeah, where do I want to be when I hear this?
Okay, so how about this? This is also similar to the last one, but it's like, when you have a party, and then people obviously start leaving, and it's dwindling off, and at this point, there's only like 4 people left, and the volume's turned down, because by this point, it's like 3, 4 in the morning, and the neighbors are getting mad. So the music is low, but people are still like,
trying to vibe out and have a good time.
People are still vibing, and like, it's broken off now. Now there's a guy and a girl on a couch, and they're like about to kiss, or the guy's hoping they're about to kiss. Then there's like a girl and a girl over there, and one of them really wants to kiss, the other one's not sure if she wants to go to that next level
yet.
It
might happen.
But it might happen. And then, maybe I'm on the couch by myself.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I was never at shit like that. That's when I was like, all right, time for me to go.
Yeah, my friend told me that her favorite part of the party is specifically that part.
Some people like that.
Because it's the time that you can actually get close to a person.
Yeah.
And like have conversations.
Yeah.
At parties, you're not saying shit to each other.
As a non-extrovert, I like parties where people can hear what I'm saying. If I'm at a party where you can't hear my voice, I'm like, I'm screwed here.
Yeah.
That's how I communicate with people. It's like,
it's like that episode of How I Met Your Mother when he went to the club. Do you remember that?
And you can't hear anything, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just watching that last night. Not that episode, but How I Met Your Mother, yeah.
It's a good show. I think you should do that.
Yeah. I got a humidifier.
So, yeah, if you want... Oh, did you really?
Yeah,
Damn,
it's real good.
I need to get one of those. How much was that, bitch?
$45.
All right.
I'll be waking up damp.
Really?
Not damp, but I'm like, all right, time to turn this off.
Does it feel like there's moisture in the room?
The air definitely feels wet, and it's good. And I as a vocal performer, I realize I need this. Like, my voice has been getting dry.
Does it feel like it makes the room hotter? Because I'm just thinking of like a humid situation.
I turn on my space heater often, so like if it's warm, that's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like it warm, huh?
And I have hella trees. It's turned into a goddamn forest in my house. And I put on sounds. Yeah. I'm deep in somewhere. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
You go into the jungle?
Yeah.
Send us. We want to keep reviewing music.
This is very nice. I'd like to hear what people are doing.
And hopefully it's a crossover for you and people go check out your music. So yeah, that's.
Did we say all of their names?
I think so.
And what their mentions are?
I don't think we did a good job of that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to put that in.
We'll get better at that. Let's see. What I can do is I'll put it in the description.
Definitely gonna go in the description.
So yeah, I think let's do one question and then we'll be done.
Yeah. I have to go to a Chance the Rapper concert with Jessica.
Ooh, that sounds fun. All right, here's a question on Twitter. Apologies for being negative. Off to a good start. But what is your least favorite part of your job?
Ooh, having so many there are parts from each one. As a comedian, or as a filmmaker, I do not enjoy writing. Like everything, I was thinking about it. Everything I've ever done, I've written myself. Like all my SourceFed videos and those things, 95% of those things I wrote or I was in someone else's video where they wrote what I said. But I wrote all of that. All of my music I wrote, but like when it comes to filmmaking, writing a script, I'm like, ugh.
So like writing people's dialogue?
Yeah, writing people's dialogue. I don't want to do it because I think when I was in film school, there was too much pressure on do not direct from the inside. This is how a script is supposed to be developed, and it stopped me from creating my own voice on paper. But when you're writing music, like if you write it in your phone or on a laptop, you write however you want, or writing down on a piece of paper. There is no rule to that.
It does seem I don't understand how script writers or screenwriters, how do you write in somebody else's voice in that many people's voices?
That's true. You have to hear them in your head.
That's so
You know
hard.
what? Something that really made that make sense to me recently was I was like, I've always had an issue about singing key. You'd always be like, da 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 da. I can't do it. Yeah, and
you need a vocal coach.
Yeah, for sure. And my Lavelle, my studio technician, this was a couple months ago, was trying to teach me about that, and he said his teacher taught him that when you want to hear a note, you have to hear it inside of your head first, and then you sing it. And that's just like blasted my brain into like the level of hearing voices. Like it's just like that. Like as you're writing these characters, you have to. Oh, that's Veronica's voice I'm hearing. Oh, that's Robin. That's Ted. Like you literally start hearing their voices.
It's just like writing backstory for 4, 5, 6 characters. That's
you have to care.
Fucking hard.
You have to care. You have to care, and that really comes off in your work. That's what I think is one of the most important artistic lessons. Is if you care about your stuff, it's a lot easier for other people too. It might not work every time, but if you don't care, other people definitely won't.
So you don't like writing?
For comedy, but everything else, not for comedy. For filmmaking, I do not like to write the scripts.
You'd rather improvise it?
What I have been doing for something I have been creating is I've been sitting in a room with 2 other people, and one guy takes notes to what I said, and then we come back, and then but we keep refining, but we haven't written down. None of us want to write a script. I don't like.
You got to get the script guy,
right? Like, and I'm telling the story. It's my story. It's like, why do I hate manual scripts? So I'll have to get over that eventually.
Or do the fucking the phone where you press like the Siri button and you just talk and then it writes it down for you.
But I want the script in format because I love to read a script in format. Yeah. I don't want to do it myself because I'm gonna fuck up.
Yeah,
I'd have to learn. That's what's in the way.
What's the part that I don't like? I don't like. I'm gonna go for music. I fucking hate stemming out tracks.
Stemming out tracks. So, when you have to send them out?
You have to get mixed and mastered. I hate that process. I fuck it up all the time.
What a lot of people don't know about music is what mixing and mastering is so when you make a song, you make the song, and then you send it to a mixer and master person, and they if you're a filmmaker, you color correct it. So like you shoot it raw, and then someone like tunes it to the ear, all into key, all on beat. It's like, it would really break your heart about how much music is not like naturally just there.
Of it, there's some artists on, like, especially like a YouTube, and it's just them, a mic, and
I know that there's
guitar,
no mixing and mastering,
and they sound fucking beautiful.
Oh wait, really? Oh, you're right. Like the live videos. It's like, how did you do that live?
Like Dodie. Shout out to Dodie.
Well, she's a talent.
Oh my god, like her stuff, and it's weird. Her voice is so small and so quiet the way she sings. That it's got to be hard to get proper levels. But damn, like,
that's
her
a feeling. Stuff, her stuff is a feeling. Yeah.
I mean, her EP and stuff is obviously mixed and mastered and produced, but like her YouTube videos, some of them, like, damn, it's just fucking pure talent. She's really good. I want to be friends with her as well.
I was in a video with her.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was strange. Yeah. I was acting with her, and I was like, oh, this is my friend. Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Fuck, what was I saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah, so I don't like the mixing and mastering process. Yeah. I sent my music out to this thing where you can submit for music blogs to post your music, and I sent Bad Week, and I got rejected by all of them, and they give you details on why they reject your. It's like, it's very like stab in the heart thing.
All right, I'm down.
But like, I got
that's so funny that you could send it to somebody. I didn't know that you could do that.
I got a lot of this isn't mixed and mastered good.
Really?
Yeah, which it made me make my final decision about some shit.
Interesting. That's interesting you say that, my friend. You know who just graduated college this month for mixing and mastering?
Who?
My sister. At Expressions,
really?
College in the Bay. Yeah, I'm like, oh wow, that's incredible.
That's cool.
I thought that was so funny because we were talking about that. Yeah.
Imagine if she's ends up mixing your stuff.
I know, right? That would make me so happy. Jasmine actually introduced me to her friend Jimmy, like, who's been her childhood friend since forever. Jimmy, and he's just this kid, and he like showed me a beat, and like I was just fascinated with him. He was while he was at my house, like, I'm working all day and all night, like me and Trent and Harley, like, we're coming up with these stories, and he just wanted to sit around and listen to what we were doing and learn, and I was like, that's
like a fly on the wall.
Yeah, and I was like, that hungerness for learning is so important. I know he will be a successful creator. Actually, I want to shout out him too. He just tagged me on something on Instagram. He made a beat for me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but he's good.
This Jimmy guy?
Jimmy, yeah. His Grinding Spree. Yeah.
Look at that name.
Grinding Spree on Instagram. He's a good dude.
Grinding Spree.
I just feel like when I'm you know that show One Piece, like, that I liked, the anime? It's about a pirate who gathers a team of people who are on his pirate ship, and they go and do things.
Right.
When I saw him, I was like, I need this guy on my team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this dude, cutting class in the UK, I need him on my team.
Is he young?
Who? Yeah, all these people are young. Oh, my friend is calling me. Like, I just can't right now. I have to go to the Chance the Rapper concert.
Okay. Yeah, this is a short one, but Will's got to go. Right? This was She Didn't Text Back. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Tell your mom you love her. Give her a kiss if not. Eat a banana because it's healthy.
It helps if you rate us on iTunes and say something nice. We really appreciate it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we do. We really do.
Yeah. And thank you guys for coming back every week. Thank you for tweeting us and saying that you guys didn't do the podcast. I really appreciate you keeping me on track.
Will really liked that.
Yeah, Billy needs to be reminded of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. He likes to be reminded that people like him.
It's good to know that people are listening. Positive I appreciate
things.
This podcast.
All right, guys. Take care.